Prime Minister Narendra Modi proposes 7-point agenda on climate change in the G20 summit underway in Turkish coastal resort town of Antalya. PM calls for target date before 2030 to reduce high costs of transferring remittances. PM also says combating terrorism must be the major priority for G20 nations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised the issue of terrorism at the BRICS meet on the sidelines of the G20 summit. He said that India stands united in strongly condemning dreadful acts of terror in Paris. He stressed that fighting terrorism must be a priority. India and Bangladesh today signed Standard Operating Procedure (SOP) for operationalization of Coastal Shipping Agreement. It will facilitate trade and transportation of goods between the two neighbors through inland and coastal waters. The Coastal Shipping Agreement was signed in June this year to carry out coastal movement of cargo between the two countries. The SOP was signed in presence of Shipping Minister Nitin Gadkari and Secretary Ministry of Shipping Bangladesh Shafiq Alam Mehdi in New Delhi. The Enforcement Directorate has registered a money laundering case against Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Veerbhadra Singh. The agency has filed the case against provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act after taking cognizance of a criminal complaint filed by the CBI in this regard in September. In Tamil Nadu, northeast monsoon has further deepened after the low pressure in the southwest Bay of Bengal turned into a depression and has moved towards the Tamil Nadu coast. The Met Office has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall in coastal districts of North Tamil Nadu. Anaikadu received 18 centimeters of maximum rainfall. Chennai recorded 8 centimeters of rain for the past 24 hours. Eating out, telephony and travel will become expensive from today, with the government imposing 0.5% Swachh Bharat cess on taxable services, which is expected to yield about Rs 3,800 crore to the exchequer in the remaining months of the fiscal. With the imposition of the cess, service tax will go up from 14% to 14.5% on all taxable services. Petrol prices hiked by 36 paisa a litre, while that of diesel by 87 paisa per litre, in line with firming global rates. This is the first hike in petrol price in 5 months and the third in diesel rates since October. Income Tax Department is developing a mobile app which can be used by users for filing their tax returns. Online filing of tax returns has caught up in a big way in recent years, while filing through mobile apps can make it even easier for the taxpayers. Even as France mourns the loss of 129 lives in Friday night's terror attacks, investigators have been piecing together the conspiracy that struck Paris. One of the attackers has been identified as a French national who may have travelled to Syria and back. Arrests have also taken place in Belgium, which show that series of terror attacks have been planned over an extended period of time and involve conspirators within and outside France. Facebook launched a check-in feature to let people know that friends in Paris were safe after a series of bombing and shooting that shook the French capital. The Paris attack safety check let people signal whether they were out of harm's way, then notified all those they know at the leading social network. The feature also allowed people to check which friends listed as being in Paris had not yet checked in.